Good morning, goats. Everybody's quiet except for Tom. Hi, Pep. Oh boy, he's coming right for the coffee. You coming right for the, yeah, right over here for a drink. He's like, okay, I can get closer. I can get closer than that. You're not allowed to. Good morning, Jane Ann. Hi, Annie. What's up, Shannon? Eric, no, stop, please. Please. I really would like to enjoy my coffee this morning. You keep your tongue in your mouth, brother. Bro. What's up, Henny, Corinne, Ashley, Holly, Karen? Good morning, guys. It's Monday. Another work week ahead of me. Which I don't even know what work weeks look like anymore. I don't know. I gotta ask Jeff what it's like to get up and go to work for the man. Yes, this is great. What's up, C-Dub? What is up? Okay. You're not very graceful there. What happened? Find your footing. Find your footing. I mean, for all that work. Oh, yeah. We didn't see anything. Nobody saw nothing. It didn't actually happen. It was a figment of your imagination. Okay. Sorry, you can't. For me, it's mine. I can't leave my coffee on this post anymore because I already know what he's going to do. He knocked it over last time. He'll do it again. What do you mean? A quiet house for a week? Oh, you're talking about Hannah leaving? Hannah's going on vacay. We're going to go hang out with Cheryl. Yeah, she's pretty quiet anyways, realistically. She's not a bad kid. She does her own thing. Piggly Wigglies, are you hungry? Oh my gosh, why are you so muddy today? What happened? What happened? Why are you so freaking muddy today? Listen, I can't. Just. All right, I might have a little problem with connectivity right over on this angle right here, but let me see what happens. All right, guys. Saturday morning was a crapshoot. I got no hay. We had that tornado warning in effect, and a lot of rain, and so I guess the farmers decided not to bring their hay out, or second cutting just came down. And I have another theory. That maybe what happened is all the farmers already brought all their first cutting to the auction and sold it the week prior. And because it's weird not to have a single hay truck at the hay auction. So second cutting comes down. They already cleared out the first cutting, and they're getting premium. They're getting premium dollars for their second cutting hay. So they're like, you know what? We don't need to bring any. It's going to rain. Auction prices. I mean, sometimes auction prices can fetch a lot more money than your retail customers, but you never know. Can't believe my wife is actually awake. She's actually here watching a 7-Eleven. Now I'm nervous. Now I don't know what to say. It's so good. It's so good. Let's see, today, 10 o'clock, goats leave for their forever home. Am I doing a live? I don't know. Will I update you? Absolutely. Will you know who left? 100%. Watch what I say, don't get myself in trouble. I know I can normally say whatever I want because I know she just sleeps in every day. Right? Pep, you're like an addict. Bro, you're like an addict. You are. Finally got some time yesterday to edit and upload our adventures while we were antiquing in Lancaster. So that was fun. I had like 3 hours of footage that I brought down to about an hour. So that took me like 6 hours to edit. I don't know if it's gonna work. We'll see what happens. Can't sleep because of the crick in your neck. It looks like, watching my numbers, watching everything that's going on, it looks like my Jimothy story about the little raccoon that has short spine syndrome is starting to take off a little bit. I mean, not really compared. It's just catching up to average numbers. But that's good to see that even days later, you know, what they call evergreen content. I want to try to create evergreen content, something that somebody down the line is going to be able to watch for years to come. Not just because it was in the moment, like a short couple day viral video, which honestly most live streams are like that. A live stream is not evergreen. It's, hey, what's going on that day? I update you, here we are, you're watching, and then tomorrow there's a new one, so this one fades away and doesn't really get watched hardly ever in the future. But if you title your video like you know, the truth behind Jimothy, or was it the truth behind Jimothy or the full story, or like I titled the video of us going antiquing a little bit differently. Antiquing in Lancaster, hidden gems in one place that wasn't. The idea behind that is somebody 5 years from now is gonna be like, hey, I'm gonna go to Lancaster, let's see what kind of stuff's out there. So they Google it and they find my YouTube video. So it's kind of something for the future, I think. I don't know. Learning. I think I have to go in now. Look, can I finish my coffee before I go in, brother? Oh, gosh, he's so persistent. You're so persistent, brother. Okay. And I apologize for all of Lauren's mannerisms in that video. I had nothing to do with any of it. That was not on me. Now you're stuck on the internet forever. Billy. Yeah, but let's see. 10 o'clock today. Pregnant moms are scheduled. Not all of them. And I really haven't had a whole lot of communication with the buyer that's coming. Hey, jerk, that was just a wife flirting with her husband. No, I'm not complaining. I am not complaining it. I'm just, in case somebody got, you know, offended, it's just, don't be offended at me. I love it. And it doesn't matter what you say today, because I'm drinking out of my Mr. Right cup. Should we go in? Hear the birds? Man, look. There. All right, it's gone. Speaking of Jimothy, did you know that there's a local councilwoman there in Ballard, Seattle, that is going to declare it Jimothy summer, an actual declaration? is going to be made for Jimothy on the 26th. Just a big piece of paper that says, I hereby declare the summer of 2026 to be Jimothy. It's the summer of Jimothy. That's kind of crazy. Wawa has free coffee today. Well, that's good to know. I don't have a Wawa near me, though. I don't even know where he stops for his Wawa coffee. What? Hi. Missy. Missy, go ahead. Tell me all about it. Tell me. Exeter's is not near me. So I meant like Sunoco's right there, Redner's is right there. Those are the things that are near me. I don't know if I want to drive somewhere to go get free coffee. I got free coffee in my kitchen. Hi, Mama. Hi, Joelle. So Mama's supposed to be having baby soon, but we might not have her here. Here's the plan. Lauren's going to get up. We're going to come out here and we're going to collect up the specific goats that we said were available. We're going to trim the hooves, make sure that they're ready to go, give them a good once over, and then they'll be ready for 10 o'clock. So between 8 and 10, that's what we're going to be doing. And then once we're done with that, Lauren is getting back to work, locking herself in the basement so she can catch up on all the orders because she went away this weekend. They went to the cabin. Her mom has a cabin up in the Pocono Mountains. And get this, they hadn't been there for 6 months or something like that. And so Lauren calls me up on Friday and was like, my mom brought the wrong key. She brought the wrong key. I'm like, call Aiden. He can bring you the right key. So she calls Aiden. Aiden's like, no, I'm fishing, so he can't go. Aiden can't go. I'm like, I can't go either. I have so much to do here. I worked on taxes. I worked on videos. I said, just call a locksmith. She's like, no, we can just break a window. I was like, do you know how expensive it's going to be to break a window to get in? They couldn't break in. It's going to be too expensive. I said, by the time you break the window, now you have to hire a contractor or me to tear out the old window. Now you have to buy a new window. You have to prep the frame. You got to put it in. Like, it's not worth it. Call a locksmith. It'll be cheaper. So they call the locksmith. Guys, do you know what happened? Do you know why? Do you know why the door wouldn't open? This is what the locksmith said. Now, I wasn't there. That it hadn't been used in 6 months, so it was a little tight. So he squirted some WD-40 in there, and it opened right up. WD-40, and then a $250 bill. Oh, 180. I thought it was 250. $180. Little bit of WD-40 in there. Pop the lock right open. And that's all it was. Listen, I don't know, though. I'm having a hard time believing that's exactly what it was. I'm going to break it down into here's what I think happened. I think that the door jamb with the humidity and the heat and the cold and not being there for a while, I think that there was a little bit of pressure on the door. And I think if I was there and I would have like pulled the door handle in or lifted up on the door handle just slightly and turned the key in the right position, I'm pretty sure I could have got the door open. But Nene, like, you know, she can't quite figure it out. She's trying, gummed up inside the lock. Impossible. I don't believe that. I'm sorry, I'm going to be a skeptic. I do not believe that the inside of the door lock was gummed up. There are locks that sit outside Think about storage units. People don't come to their storage units for 5 years and they go in there, put the key in, and it turns and it opens up. Okay? But, you know, those type of locks don't have an entire door jamb, an entire frame that's going to prevent it from opening up because it's putting pressure on the deadbolt. Because the deadbolt is going to get pressure on it, things move. So my thought is, he got there, he realized right away, oh, it's tight. But he didn't try very hard, because if he didn't do something, if he walked right up there and said, give me the key and put it in, open it up, like, see, I just, he did this. Oh, it's tight. I'm going to go grab WD-40, and then I'm going to come up with a story, and then I'm going to charge them $180. I mean, listen, the locksmith's got to make some money somehow, and if he didn't do something, I find it extremely hard to believe that it got gummed up after 6 months. I just can't. It's not like it's in the desert. It's not like in a dusty area. It's in the mountains. Then why did it work after he sprayed it? Because he then actually tried. He then went ahead and lifted the door, or did the little trick or whatever. He's like, that's his profession. He knows how to open doors. Like, that is his job. So why did it work afterward? Listen, I'm mad at me for being a skeptic. I'm going to be a skeptic for sure. But I've never in my whole entire life as a contractor or a human being heard of a door lock getting gummed up from non-use. It's just pressure from the door jamb with a little bit of convincing. And then obviously you start moving around. You start opening the door while you're there throughout the day, doing your things, going in and out, and things are fine. But yeah, they're going to load WD-40 in the car and leave it there for 100% of the time. No, you're not. I guess you're missing the point. I guess you guys are missing the point. It's fine. I get the point. That's all that matters. Remember the cup I was drinking out of. Just remember the cup. There was a specific point to that. Maybe I didn't explain it correctly. Oh, man. All right, so our goat herd count is still in the 160s or 70s. Yeah. I did mention about 165 today. Yeah, so I did mention, guys, remember about the land clearing for the goats. I had gotten a call from a water conservation department who has a bunch of land that they want cleared. The last I heard from him, I gave him a quote anyways, even though he kind of ghosted me. I gave him a quote. I said, this is what I think it would cost for, transport, fencing, all this kind of stuff. So I gave him a number, which actually was less than what I believe the national average is. I got a message back from him. He says, all right, I have a board meeting. I'll be talking to them about this. Was the locksmith good looking at least? I don't know. I wasn't there. Anyways, after the board meeting, guess what? Ghosted again. Ghosted again. So I feel like no matter what I try to do with goats at this point in my career, it's been tainted. So therefore, I mean, because it would have been great. Listen, 100, if I would have brought 100 goats to an acre of land, do you know how quickly they could have gotten that teared down, whatever? Oh my gosh. Could have really done a number on that. And then I wouldn't have to worry too much about moving them as fast, but you know. Y'all a bunch of lazy goats today, aren't ya? It's not a matter of me advertising it. It's not a matter of me advertising it. It's a matter of once they know what farm we are, what farm the goats came from. They can't even use social media to try to advertise the good thing that they're doing. Do you understand that? It's nothing to do with it. I could book the calendar, but you know what? I'm the type of guy that with this tree service company, after I talked to him, I told him everything that's going on. I said, listen, I have some stuff I'm dealing with right now, and I think that you guys need to look into it and make up your mind. And, there's no way I'm ever going to just blindside somebody, book something, especially something big like that for a conservation department, without telling them what's going on. Like, I have to. That's the right thing to do. It saves me a headache too, where what if I went ahead and prepped and got everything ready, and then come to find out, oh, guess what? We're gonna cancel. Ma! The 5 chickens are out and about. Here they are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm happy to announce that none of them have drowned inside of a water bucket yet, which is good. There you go. You got the rare brown Orpington over there. You got Cracolina, or whatever her name was. The other 2 random chicks. And where'd the white one go? Oh, you're over there. There's the white one. Hi, Basil. Cracolin. Basil went on her first rental yesterday. Hi. And they said it was the best goat they ever had, even though they've never had goats before. You were friendly. You were spunky. You played. You jumped. You slept. You did all the things that a goat's supposed to do. Hi. Hopscotch, are you jelly? Is hopscotch jelly? Don't be jelly. Oh, I hear this thing. I hear you back there. You're on the look. What's happening? Did you just kick Basil off of there? That was mean. I hear you over there. What's the plan? Let's see if I can catch a chicken. Bark, 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 bark. Oh, nope. And they're gone. So they're exploring. They're keeping the fly population down. 4 days until Tenley is due. Woo! Babies are coming. Oh, I didn't do your morning grains. Is that the problem? I didn't do your morning grains yet. Woo! Megan, you must have missed it the other day on my live stream. I did say yes. I will be keeping Tenley. I have changed my mind about Tenley. It seems like it's the popular decision. You all don't get anything, bruh. I'll get it for you. You just have to wait. man, you run fast. Good, don't you, girl? It's probably time to put a new bag in. Oh, I could probably squeak out another feeding. I juked them all out. I juked you guys all out, didn't I? That was a mega juke. You guys all went one way. I pivoted. Pivot. I'll get more, don't worry. Oh, man. There you go. Will there be an angel watch for Tenley? Possibly. I haven't really, like I said, I've been using my computer an awfully lot for other things. And so setting up a camera on her for 24/7 does take up my resources for using both monitors. It takes up resources as far as the CPU goes. It takes up resources. There's certain things I can't do while the Angel Watch is going. Can't do other types of things. Yeah, so I don't know. Not on that. I mentioned the other day, if I'm gonna do an Angel Watch, it's gonna be probably a cell phone, or I'll figure something else out with the computer. But 4 days is not very long, but we all know that they never go on their due date, ever. They never have babies on their due date. How do you like your food? How do you like adult food? Yeah, you're the only one that can stand in your food while you eat it. Everyone else does it properly. You know, you could go to the other side where you could actually reach it, Basil. Okay, they don't hardly ever go on their due date. Let's put it that way. They don't hardly ever go on their due. What is the statistical record of actual due dates? Because I feel like there's somebody that's due sooner. There's somebody due like in the next couple days, like 1 or 2 days from now. I don't think Tenley's the first, honestly. Hi. Well, you're so pretty. You never did lose any weight either, Elsa. You're shaped like a pear. You're a perfect little pear with a huge beard. A huge beard. Look at that thing. Yeah, Megan did beg for Tenley to stay, or not Tenley, Basil to stay. And Basil's already reserved by the Snyder family farm. And hey, let's give the Snyders some prayers. They are in York setting up for the York State Fair. So the Snyders are in the thick of it right now. Tent set up, fence set up, trailer parking, decorations, straw and hay, waters, fans, electrical cords, lighting, merchandise, tables, checkout, check-in, gates, you name it. They got a lot to do on their checklist. I know all too much about it. What'd you say? Any goat can put their beard to shame with put Oreo's beard to shame? No, that's true. That's pretty true. I mean, not entirely true though. Let's think about it. Rain, yeah, Rain has a bigger beard than Oreo. Um, Rapunzel, Let Down My Hair, has a bigger beard than Oreo. Henny, do you? Henny doesn't have a beard at all. Lauren says, I will not be missing the July heat. Yeah, right? The July heat, and it's just bleh. It starts at 3 o'clock through the week. Oh my gosh, that is late in the day. You know what? Here's the deal, though. If you remember, if anybody remembers, the crowds didn't actually come in until like 3. So I hope that's not a mistake, because let's say I think last year they opened at 1 or 12 or something like that. And it would always take forever for the crowds to get through. And by 3 o'clock, we were kind of flowing. There were people coming in. By 5 o'clock, definitely flowing through the rest of the night. That's the busy time. So by shifting it to 3 o'clock, I wonder if you're shortening up the, well, you are shortening up the hours of operation. So every hour that you're open and every seat that is full is $1 less in your, oh gosh, $1 less in your pocket. I can't believe I just did that. I mean, I can believe I just did that. That's nothing new. Nothing new here. Let's go dump it in the outside one. Oh, it's time to empty that out, guys. It's time to empty that out. I'll wipe the bottom with some Clorox. It's the sun catches that just in the right spot. Yeah, it's tough. I mean, I don't know. I mean, here's the thing. I can tell you 100% that every year that we worked with the York Fair, and not just the York Fair, but every year that we worked with a vendor or a venue, they got it got a little harder and a little bit harder. You know, they'd shrink our space up one year. They'd tell you you can't do this one year. They change the hours. They negotiate the contracts so it's less favorable for you, because they say, well, you know, you got to remember, York Fair, Allentown Fair, the Pennsylvania Farm Show, they all have members of the fair board that are connected. So we get a call that says, well, we know what you're paying. We know what you're paying at the farm show, so we want that cut. I'm like, well, do you provide the same things that they do at the farm show? Well, our numbers are the same. Well, are they really the same? You're counting your grandstand entrance. All those people at the grandstand are not coming to Goat Snuggle. They're going to watch a concert and then they're leaving. Never once have I ever seen it as busy in our stand as it is at the farm show, because people are there to do those types of things. And the problem is, they still want the same cut. I tried negotiating with them. They said no. Ultimately, it was pound sand or pay us more money. And that's essentially what ended up happening last year. We didn't have any control. My negotiation tactic didn't even move. They wanted to compare us to, you know, the pony rides or something like that, where they have, what, 4 or 5 ponies that just walk around in circles. Yes, I get it, but we have hundreds of goats back at the farm that we're taking care of for the whole year. It didn't make sense. A lot of it didn't make sense. They're just stealing from the farmer. And I said to the York Fair, part of my negotiation was, okay, you're asking for this huge cut, but you're not providing the same things. I said, I don't actually, when we go to the farm show, we're not actually working with the farm show. We're working with an organization called the Friends of Farm Show Foundation, which uses all of the money for education and future farmers. They're not lining their pockets. They're not doing anything with the money that's just going to make them richer. They're actually investing the money into children and education. And that is a worthy cause to stand behind. So the higher cut is absolutely justified. On top of that, your attendance that comes through the doors isn't, 80% of them aren't going to concerts and bouncing. They're actually walking around and enjoying the things. So York State Fair is lining their pockets, taken from the little guys, just so they can improve their profit margins. I get it. They're business. They're running a business. But guess what happens? They make it harder and harder for us. We honestly, yes, we unfortunately aren't doing the York Fair this year. But that's what makes me scared for Snyder's, because now they're jumping in green. They're jumping in green, trying to figure out the ropes. They don't really have much bargaining or leveraging power because they're brand new. And you absolutely know they're going to be treated like fresh meat. And I hate that for them. I hope and I pray that things go well for them, but kind of happy that we don't have to deal with that crap anymore. I don't have to deal with the politics on the backside, trying to negotiate, trying to explain to them, guys, this is not a cheap operation. We only had, 4 big events per year? Farm Show, Bloomsburg, Allentown, York. Those are the 4 big ones that we have every year. Everything else is just supplemental, but those are the 4 big shows that would carry us through from one, and you gotta imagine, from one show to the next, you're talking months in between. This still operates. This still happens. We still have to maintain everything. So when they come at you with a ridiculous rate, they don't provide you the people that you want. I even said to them, listen, if you want that rate, why don't you put us near the grandstand so we can at least capture a percentage of the people that are going into the booth? And maybe then we'll be more flexible. But you guys made it a long way and started somewhere. That's what they're going to do and have to learn on it. This is true, Dandy. They're going to have to learn. Oh, anyways, that's enough of my ramble. For now. Did we top this off? Not quite yet. All topped off. Waters are done for right now. More like a rant. Well, you stayed and listened to my rant, didn't you? Yes, you did. Ba-dum bum bum. I'm just gonna do a walkthrough. Let's see. I don't know who, off the top of my head, I don't know who was exposed. So coming over here. Is Gertie on the list? If that's Gertie. Shania's on the list, but we got to keep her. You want me to fight with you? Oh my gosh. Oh my. I am tired of this. Do you see how much of this? Is on the ground? He turns it into bedding instead of eating it. Bro. Listen, I'm going to see who starts it first. Who's going to start the fight first? Is it me or you? Look, I don't even know how to explain it to you. He has so much. See, get off my phone. No, get off my phone. Get off the phone. He has so much on the ground that he's wasted. I'm going to put, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to zip tie one of those fence panels right on there, and you're going to stop yanking it all out. That's my project for today. Wasteful. You're wasteful. He was expecting that. He bounced that right off his head. Ready, set, go. He saw it coming. No, don't attack me. Here comes. I want to get a ball. Ready? Set, go. Woo-hoo-hoo! Coming at you. Oh! 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 Have a kiss. Have a kiss. This is all your fault. Ow! I'm minding my own business now. Seriously. Don't hit my kneecaps. They're already hurting. Ugh. I'm only letting him win. Ooh. Dude, I think this has turned into a personal vendetta now. Oh my gosh. If he would have stuck that horn in my arm, that could have been bad. Sorry, pal. Sorry, pal. No more for you. This stall is empty. I technically could open it up and allow them to pass through, but I have a couple bags of things that are sitting up there. And I know the goats will figure out how to get them down. Zuzu, good morning. How are you, Zuzu? How's your baby? Aw. Hi, Jasmine. Hi, Grayson. Oh, dog food. Remind me that it's time for dog food. Gotcha. I gotcha. Don't you worry. No, Zahara's around here, I think, right? Or did she leave? Maybe Zahara left. No, I have no idea. I'm gonna sneeze. Basil. Oh, Zahara left to carry. There you go. Yeah, I still have Hazel. Hazel's here. Ow! Got kicked in the knee. Dog food time. Not for you, Bambi. Not for you. Joelle is completely fine being a goat. I mean, yeah, a goat. a single goat. These look like little chicken nuggets. So this, guys, this is the lamb version. I switched to the lamb version over the chicken. Now we've opened the lamb. I didn't have the lamb open. It was still finishing through the chicken. So now we're trying a new flavor for Apollo. And we'll top it off. I had to finish the other bag first. Good morning. You guys ready? Oh, do you smell the lamb? Can you smell it? It smells different, doesn't it? That's for Millie. This is for Grayson. You guys tell me what you think. It's good? Hey! Get out of there! Hurt my back for 1 second. Bambi. Everyone's looking great. Queso had a slight loaf of mancha yesterday, but he was treated. He was treated for loaf of mancha, which is Sidectin, about a week and a half ago. So possibly do a redose on him. But overall, I mean, his appetite is good. His energy's good. Everything seems good. Oh, wait. I totally missed what I was supposed to do here. I totally missed what I was supposed to do. Forgot. I got to go feed these boys first. Boys and girls. All the boys and girls. I thought that part was going to get trimmed out of the long format video because of the background music. That was part hard. That was most of the editing, was trying to figure out how to work around the music that we had playing in the car, the music that was going on in the antique stores. I had to apply filters and do things to try to get the audio out of there. But there was a moment in time where Lauren and I were singing all the boys and girls. We were having a good time. It was a good time. It's in that last video I did, antiquing. I don't want an antique video to get the bad rap that it's boring. It was definitely not boring. And I did see somebody say, I wish you would have spent more time walking around. Violet's in with the pigs. Oh yeah, she is. I don't know how she got over there. Violet! I didn't even see that. Violet! How did you go out to... You've made it through... Like, I don't even have that pasture open right now. So there must be another way. Right here, maybe. Tom? Back the F up. Seriously. Do not. All right, she's back on the right side of the fence. Tom? Tom. Move. Do you need to get out of your way? Do you need to get it out of your way? Man, I got sissy hands. That hasn't happened in a while. Ow, ow, ah! Ah! Look at where he got me. Boom, boom, boom. 3 different spots. Does that make you feel better? Does that make you feel better? Does it make you feel like a real turkey? Make you feel like a real Tom? Huh? I just want you to know, at any given time, you could be on my table. You could be on my table at any given time. Don't you dare. I see you eyeballing up the finger that's holding the phone. I can see it. I wouldn't mind eating you. I'm gonna pet you, okay? We're gonna pet you. Like a nice turkey. I'm gonna pet you. Ow! I'm gonna pet you like a nice turkey. It's okay. I'm petting you. I'm petting you like a nice... Ow! I'll pet you like a nice turkey. Oh, yeah. Look how nice you are. You're such a good turkey. Oh, ow, ow, ow. Yeah, just be nice. It's okay. We can be friends. I promise. It's all right. You're tearing up my arm, brother. You're tearing it. Ah! It's okay. We're just friends. Ah! You know you can walk away at any given time. You could just... Yeah. You could just keep going. Just keep walking. Just keep walking. There you go, pets. Oh, ow, 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 ow. Your snood's getting in the way of your attack. Ow! Ow! Just go. Just go that way. Go that way. You can go that way. Okay. Look at all of the He got me here, there, like everywhere. In between the fingers. He got very red. You're right. I could walk away too. Uh, he hasn't gotten it out of his system in a while. He needs a little. I gave him all those points. Love bites. Yeah, that's it. Love bites. I'm not whining. Moving on. Might run out of signal here in a second. Absolutely okay. I will be back if I lose you all. Let me grab something over here. All right, I'll just drive this over there. Bill crap, he kicked your ass. I gave him those points. Nice and dry for my arse. You know, I woke up this morning and I thought to myself, there's the first day in a long time there's been a nip in the air. Nice nip in the air. We're feeling it. Can you feel the love tonight? Tree video. Okay, I took the drone in the air yesterday and I measured the height of the tree. Tree comes down on the 4th. And then it gets moved on the 7th. So, yeah. All right, you got a different flavor this morning, buddy. A different flavor. You might actually like it. You can look at me with skeptical eyes. It's okay. I'm sitting. He knows what's going on. No, yeah, I did get the tree. The tree is under contract. Come on, bud. I gave a deposit, signed a contract. It comes down on the 4th at 9 a.m. I will do a video from that. And then I will also do a video of the loggers moving it. I'll also take you guys to the sawmill and show you the mill that's going to cut it up and introduce you to the guy who's going to do it. Yeah. I still don't know the exact board footage I'm going to get. Bud, hey, listen, I brought you some lamb. Go ahead, catch the flies. Here's some lamb. You ready? Here. Bud. Here, it's lamb. It's different. Dude, come. Here. Catch the flies. I don't think I can stream from there, unfortunately, guys. There's no internet. It's in the middle of the hills on Forgedale Road. And if anybody is from the area and they know about Forgedale, there's no internet there. Oh, yes. Yes. Send me a picture of the redwood slab. This is a Dawn redwood, so it's not the same as your West Coast redwoods. Here you go. Okay, is this what we're going to do all morning? You're just going to run around and catch gnats? I should have put your collar on while I had your attention. Is this our plan? Are you pooping? No, you're not pooping. You look like you were getting ready to poo. Paulo, come here. Let's go. Good boy. Eat. It's a new flavor. Oh, let's see if he sees this. It's a new flavor. Good boy. Look, they look like chicken nuggets. These are crazy. I wonder why they're formed differently. These are not perfect round pellets. They got a lot of different texture to them. Well, oh, you know what? You know what? There they are. So it looks like they incorporate lamb chunks. Don't even get that slobber on me. Oh, don't get that slobber on. You got it all over yourself, though. Disgusting. Oh, chomp, 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 chomp. Look at this. He's eating like a big boy. Yes, you are. Do you like the flavor? It's so yummy. Nom, 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 nom. Where do I set you guys down so I can grab him up and do his ears? He's not gonna like it. You're not gonna like it. Hum, 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 hum. Oh yeah, here, I can finish off the table right there. There's nothing happening here. There's not. Get your head up here. There's nothing happening. Get your head up here. Come here. Come here. Bring it over. Bring it over. I'm sorry. Don't be mad at me. Do twice. You're doing great. You're doing wonderful. Have kisses? Have kisses? Hmm? Hmm? He's done now. You done now? He says, I'm done with that. It's all right. He did good. He'll come back for his crumbs later. Ow. Oh, wait, I'm not supposed to whine. Not supposed to be whining here. No whining. Can I get your other bowl, please? From yesterday. Uh-oh. Hun, are you waking up? My wife should be waking up. I gotta go finish the rest of the chores. I've got to do the chicken stuff and the hay for sure. And then we'll do the hoof trimmings. I got some trimmers right there. And sorting the goats. Probably end up moving that truck right there out of the way. Oh, yeah. That's it. That's it. And that's all she wrote, guys. That's it for the day. Just about an hour of my time for you guys. Hope you guys enjoy it. If you got another hour to kill, the antique video is uploaded. Again, don't let the title, Antiquing in Lancaster, make you think it's boring, because it's anything but boring. I think it's quite a lot of fun. I thought it was amazing. All right, I'm gonna be up in the barn throwing hay out, checking on the billies. You know what? I'm gonna get some zip ties is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make sure that Hugh does not waste any more of that hay that we put in there. Thanks for being here this morning. We love you.